What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who is the governor of your state now? Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who vetoes bills? The president. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name your U.S. representative. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life. Liberty. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. We elect a president for how many years? 4. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is the capital of your state? What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party.